Day 2, the real you. Start off today by the same way we ended yesterday, by writing down 10 things that you're grateful for. We do this so we change our frequency and energy to that of positivity and love. Today, we learn what the human is. You learn who and what you really are. Keep an open mind, first and foremost. Let us start with the human brain. There are 3 parts to the brain. The first part is your conscious mind, the one that you would be most familiar with. When we are awake, we use this the most. The subconscious, which is where all of your programming and systems are. Then, there is the third part, which we'll get to soon. Let's explain in a way that everyone can understand. When you buy a computer, you plug it in and you have a few things that make it run. The hardware, that once it is all put together, makes it run. The software that allows it to be interactive and allows you to do the things you want to do, the programs. Then you have the modem that allows you to connect to the internet. Your conscious mind is the daily interface. It is the software that you see in front of you, although sometimes software and programs can become corrupt. The subconscious is the stuff that runs in the background, the hardware and the system files. These can also become corrupt, and sometimes, because information may become scattered, or we might accidentally let something in that does damage to those files, like a virus. Now the third part of your brain, the modem, your mind is like a wireless antenna that can connect to energies and vibrations that are surrounding you. It is your own personal internet if you know how to use it. You can find the solution to fix the software and the hardware problems and begin to run smoothly again. It all seems a bit far-fetched, doesn't it? Just take a breath and let that information sit for a moment. Let it sink in. Think about that stroke of genius that you have from time to time. Does it make sense that your brain downloaded it because you may have been having thoughts of, I wonder what I could do or make that would solve this? The real you is much more powerful than you give yourself credit for, and you will meet the real you. But most people have drowned out their inner self because of the world we live in and their conscious minds. So, here are a few tricks to get you there. We are told that if we love ourselves, that we are vain, when in fact, we must love ourselves first and foremost to have a life of joy, happiness, and good health. We get programs installed by other people, such as, you have to look this way, or do it this way, or you'll be fat, or you will be stupid, etc., etc. It does not matter one bit what anybody says about you. The only thing that matters is what you think of you. No one else has seen you grow, no one else knows the inner workings of your mind, and no one has the right to judge you. But they will, based on their own subconscious programming. Number 2, you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness of your thoughts. Your conscious mind can be quite judgmental and negative itself. We call this the ego, but you do have a choice on what to do with those thoughts. Whenever you think of something negative of yourself, we must think, well, that is just my ego tricking me into thinking negative. Then we think of something happy, or the reverse of what you were just thinking. This will raise your frequency and your emotions, and it will allow happiness to follow. Number 3, as within, so without. We do not react to the outside world. It reacts to our inside world. Ever notice when you are upset or angry, more bullshit happens? That is because you are using and broadcasting with your wireless internet saying, here I am, come and get me. So, in conclusion, the more you acknowledge your bad thoughts for what they are, a mind trick, the more you will silence them. The more you silence them, the more you will allow the good thoughts to seep through. The real you is the angel on your shoulder who wants to give you your best life. Your true self can guide you. It can help you and heal you. It can show you what is holding you back and how to fix it. It can show you who and what you really are. You are a human being, a super intelligent miracle of life, who may be just a little lost right now. But hold on, because I know what you really are. And as we journey together, I encourage you to listen to that quiet, supportive voice within. It's a good idea to carry a notepad with you and write down your thoughts, the good ones, and reflect upon them. Thank you for making this step. Thank the universe for giving you this opportunity, and above all, love yourself.